Hey, this is Arlene. So, anyways, I'm on a quick evening walk, and I just wanted to do a video because I have a lot of hackers hacking. So, especially when it comes to Periscope, and then also someone is still like navigating my. They're still navigating my iPhone and stuff, and changing things around. So I just wanted to do a video about it just to get it documented because it's occurring a lot. So the more it occurs for me, the more videos I need to do for myself. So anyways, that's basically what's been going on. Just like a lot of hacking and just altering my what you might call it, my settings on my iPhone. Have a lot of that going on. So that's basically what I'm doing. So I'm just taking a late night evening walk. So it is an inconvenience to have somebody on your phone hacking it, but there's not much you could really do about it. So, I mean, the only thing I could do is just do videos about it. This is an example of a car. Like when you're walking, someone will pull up really quick next to you and stop, or like they'll come across the street. So, like, this is an example of this vehicle. So, it happens quite a bit. And like right now, I'm out kind of a little late. So, there, there will be some people, some cars that will come by. I did a YouTube. So, anyways, my building is over there on the other side of that brick building. So, anyways, I'm really having a lot of problems with the hacking. Oh, it's blurry. It's usually when it gets blurry, I stop. So, I'm wondering how they got away with without having a license plate. So, anyways, that's basically what's been going on with my phone. A lot of hacking. My widgets, I guess, or your apps, like, what you have for, I guess it's apps, on your home phone, on your home screen. So what happened is some of them are like disappearing. And what it is somebody is they're dropping them into a file. So that is what's going on. So every day I have to check that little file and just see what apps have been dropped in there. It could be anywhere from my calculator to my, well, that's I think a Honda Fit. So, anyways, down there's Chick-fil-A. So, it could be a variety of things, and so when that happens, I just have to put everything back. And then my screen, still having problems with it getting darkened and stuff. So that happens, and just different things. And it's not only on my iPhone, it happens on my iPad Air and my Dell laptop. And somebody's is my Dell laptop because when I put it away, we're by 5514 Sierra Vista. So when I put my laptop away, somebody uses it because when I go to use it again, I usually use it to type my papers and stuff. When I go to use it, somebody has actually, they have actually used my laptop. They've used up all the juice on it, so I don't have any. I have to charge it up. So like the battery is like already exhausted. I mean, it's like flat. So then I have to recharge it. So we're buying 5527 Sierra Vista. So then that means I have to charge it up again and stuff. So that is an inconvenience, but there's not much I could really do about it. But it happens. Now we're by 5533 Sierra Vista. So I mean, there's not much I could really do about it except talk about it every time it happens. So the big thing is like blocking me from live streaming on Periscope. And then what happened yesterday or this morning, I went and I had it ready to live stream, and it only went 1 second or 2 seconds, and then they turned it off. But it was enough so that there was footage, and I could put it on YouTube as an example of what a hacker does. So that happened, and there's not much I could do. Now what I wanted to talk about is this car I see a lot. Definitely a lot. I think it's a Toyota Pathfinder. I'm not really sure. And I wouldn't be surprised if the hacker was in my apartment building right here. I think that could be happening. So, anyways, just a lot of hacky problems, things that are happening with my iPhone, my iPad, and my Dell laptop. So that's like a continuous thing that is going on, like constantly. So, but there's nothing you can really do about it. So that's what I have to do. So it's like a regular thing. So we're on Wilton and Sierra Vista. So I think it is kind of late. So I'm thinking I might just go back up this way. But it's a nice evening today. And there's not much I can really do. So just dealing with a lot of hacking. So I'm going north on Wilton Place. There's my car. So let me test it and see if it's working. Yeah, I got the battery still. So down that way is where Melrose is. So like there's the man standing there. He came out, he was the same man I seen when I walked by. And we're by this hotel, Western Plaza Hotel. So it is kind of inconvenient because when you go to use your phone, that's from the frequencies. Yeah, I have to cough it up. So when you go to use your phone, you don't always know if it's going to work or not. You just don't know. So that's the problem with it. And what I mean, like, you don't know if it's going to work, you don't know if um, what kind of problems you might have. And it's not just that, it's about making phone calls and stuff. So that also happens. You just never know what can happen. So, you know. Um, anyways, that guy over there looks like he's kind of lost. So I get a lot of that and just different things that go on. Got another guy here by 7-Eleven. I like to just like watch. I like to see what they're gonna do. I mean, you know, are you really gonna stand here and just talk? So stuff like that. And then he's just going back and forth and stuff. And this is Wilton, and that is Santa Monica place. So that is, I'm around the corner and stuff. So I'm just taking a late evening walk. Now that guy was lost in the gray hoodie, and then all of a sudden he's with these men. So I don't know what's going on. But anyways, that's what's going on right now. Just a lot of hacking, like really bad hacking going on. But there's not much I could really do about it. So I guess this guy in this white Mercedes SUV must be some kind of like somebody that kind of like is overlooking it, because all of a sudden now they disperse, but it seems to be under his direction. Maybe they're getting paid or their gift card, who knows. But anyways, yeah, so that's basically what's been going on. Severe hacking. And as I message, you know, like I can, like, people take it for granted, like they can pick up their phone and call somebody. I may not be able to. I may not be able to pick up my phone and call somebody at all. I may not be able to do that at all. So, you know, you just never know. And so that's what happens, is that, you know, that I have that problem. And so somebody's purposely doing that on my phone with the camera. So that's the example of a hacker, someone that will blur your stuff. That happens a lot. But, I mean, all I could do is just like kind of like really just like deal with it and stuff. As far as like the hacking and stuff like that. I guess he can't decide whether he's going to go in or out of 7-Eleven. But yeah, so it's kind of just like a lot of stuff. Now, this is the guy that was hanging around with the guy in the white Mercedes SUV, acting like, you know, I guess they must pay him to act a certain way. And I know he's just acting because he was already talking to the guy in the white SUV. So, you know, I already know that, so it doesn't mean anything to me. But I guess he must have gotten paid or gotten like a gift card or something, you know, acting like he don't know what he's doing. That's like totally like fake. But maybe they watch too and grade them or make sure they're doing their job. I'm not really sure. But you never know. That's the stalker's dog and the guy. So I guess he's like doing street theater. So he might have been paid to do that. And maybe that's why that guy was there in the white SUV, the Mercedes, is maybe he was giving everybody their gift cards or something. I don't know. But it was very obvious. So, I mean, it's not much I could really do at all. But he's obviously sticking around because I'm here. So I'm sure he must got some kind of explicit directions. So I'm just going to keep videotaping him because, you know, you never know who they are. So just like faking and doing, this is an example of what I would call street theater. That's what I think it would be, is street theater. So he must have just got his gift card or gotten paid, because at first he was going to cross the street, and then he came my way, and then he went and started talking to the man in the white SUV, the Mercedes one. But when he was talking to him, he was normal. So that must mean that he's, that must be that he is doing street theater. And so, I guess it's going to be an interesting night. So, actually, this parking lot's closed. So we have the silver SUV and the blue Lexus. So I don't know what they could be coming for, because all the businesses are shut, and it says you'll get towed away. So I don't know. We'll see. But I'm kind of curious where they're going, because they're not supposed to be parking here unless they're part of the neighborhood watch thing. It could be, you know, I'm not sure. But you never know. And then that car does, you know, I'm kind of curious. Like, this is like interesting. So they're following. I like to see what they do. But so that's the old blue Lexus, and then this car here is kind of interesting how they are. I wonder how much money he gets paid for that. I get this once in a great while. I think the last time that I got this was like about a month and a half or so. I think that's when it happened. So it doesn't do anything for me. I'm just gonna make a video about it and stuff. And just like talk about the stuff. But now, that would be nice if he knew who the hacker was and stuff. But, you know, I don't think he's gonna know. But there's not much I could do about it. He doesn't scare me. I think, you know, he needs to just like go use his gift card or whatever he got, because he is normal. He's like very normal, because I just seen him engaged in a normal conversation. So I have plenty of time to videotape this. This is like a good, this is like good footage for me. So I can do that over and over and over. It doesn't bother me. So I think it's like after, like midnight and stuff. But yeah, so anyways, that's an example of a street theater. It doesn't scare me at all, but whatever. So anyways, I think it's very interesting, but it doesn't really like amuse me or anything at all, you know. It's like whatever. I think he wants to make a movie or something, who knows. But anyways, this is Wilton in Santa Monica. So actually the people that you encounter here are like pretty normal and don't have any problems. So I guess this guy's observing right there by the donut shop. I think he's because who would just come on Santa Monica Boulevard and stop and pop a can of soda open and stuff? So I'm just gonna record this all so that you guys can see like what street theater is and stuff, because he's normal. Because I already seen him earlier. He was talking with a man in Mercedes and stuff, and he was fine back then. So I don't know. So he's very interesting. So he is going. He's normal actually, and stuff. He is really normal. So it's just a form of street theater. But I mean, it is what it is, and there's really not much I could do. But I just want to make sure that I get this footage in, because it rarely happens, but I guess they just thought I was going to get scared, and it doesn't. I find it very amusing. So anyways, this is like my bedtime story or my bedtime show and stuff, because that's basically it. But it is what it is and stuff. So this is like, I guess, a good example for me of street theater. So I guess they figure if he keeps staying by me that I am going to get scared or go to my apartment, but I'm actually not going to. I'm actually just gonna stay here. So what's interesting is that there was somebody in there this whole time. So I'm just gonna lean against this and kind of like relax a little bit. And then it's interesting how different people come and stuff. But it is what it is. There's not much I can really do about it. So, like, who comes and starts reading the sign and stuff? So I think it's interesting. But there's not much I can really do about it. So I don't know how long he can go doing that. But he's got a lot of energy, so he must have had his vitamins and stuff. I guess so. So I don't know what time, but I'm just glad the cat is okay. You know, and that's basically it. Now, you would think this is a restaurant here and stuff. So, don't act like all that shit ain't for you, Lord. They must have told him to do it, because as soon as he was talking to the guy in the white Mercedes SUV, then he stood. So I don't know, but I'm just getting a kick out of this. I want to see how long he's gonna last. That's what I want to see, is how long this is gonna last, because there is like nothing wrong with him, but he is. He's very interesting, but what can I say? But I'm not gonna leave. I'm gonna get this all down, put him up on YouTube and stuff, and just go from there. But this is interesting and stuff. So now also, because I'm not leaving, now there's more people coming out and stuff. So like whenever I don't move, then people start coming and stuff, and then that's what I have to, I just like to watch. So, like, that band doesn't belong here at all and stuff. And then, like, why would someone just hang around at 7-Eleven and stuff? So, you know, I want to see how long he could go. Because I don't have to get up early for work, so I could just, like, sit and sleep in tomorrow. So I think this is like so funny, but I better not laugh because I don't want to get agitated at the same time. So this is on Wilton and Santa Monica in Los Angeles. So it's interesting, but I'm just going to take it all in and document it. So this is like an example of street theater, and he's not even a part of this neighborhood. He's not like a regular and stuff. So that's how I know they had it. And then when he was talking to those guys in a normal conversation, that's how I knew. So it's very interesting and stuff. But there's nothing wrong with him at all. He's probably trying to scare me, but it isn't going to work. I've had other things happen, so it's okay. I guess what it is, it's just like a part of the street theater and stuff like that. But, you know, who cares? I just want to see. I'm wondering how much money he got, though, because there's nothing wrong with him at all. Like, nothing at all. And then that girl I've seen before, she's like a regular, but there's not much I could do. But I recognize her. I guess she's a regular at 7-Eleven and stuff, but you know, it is what it is. And there's not much I could really do about it. But,
supposed to be paid the highest because you have the highest responsibility. Oh man, stop stealing people.
It's just so funny. Now you know I know they sent him here, so it's funny. And then it's like more cars are coming, and you're not supposed to park here because it's a tollway and stuff. So it's like funny, but I was like, I'm just like very interested. So. I'm just going to take this all in and just like record it and record it and stuff. I wonder where this guy in the BMW is going. He got out of his car and put his flasher, so I'm wondering what he's looking for. He's going to cross the street. I wonder where he's going. I mean, if he's going to the liquor store, there's parking there. So that's interesting what he's doing. But yeah, so this is funny. So when I edit my video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take him out of it, make an own video for him, and just like go from there. And it's like funny. So that is coughing from my lungs and stuff.
Somebody made you feel insecure.
But I guess he's just going to keep on going. It's like the Ever Ready Bunny, you know, and stuff. So I just like find it very interesting. So anyways, I've got quite a few people now. Now we have another one coming. Kind of curious to see what he's going to do and stuff. Oh, we got quite like 1, 2 helicopters and stuff. So I think that's interesting.
What are you supposed to do?
But that looks like a private helicopter. So anyways, I'm just gonna have some fun and just like record them and put them in there. I can't believe it. Like, he must have gotten paid like good money. But you know what? The thing is that we're by Paramount Studios, so there's a lot of people like trying to make it into the movie industry and to sing and stuff. So I think they would be like perfect candidates to like to pay and do like street theater and stuff. That's what I'm kind of thinking. And then also, you know, to help make ends meet and stuff. So I think that is like one thing that it
If
probably
you feel so
is.
confident, who the fuck are
And
you?
then this
Well,
guy
God meant for
in
your ass
the
to get the fuck up out of here.
this guy across the street, he's just like hanging around.
I don't give a fuck if you just bought a house in Brentwood
He
or not.
doesn't.
You're gonna die. Fuck with me.
He's hiding behind the Element,
Don't try to play nothing
the
off. I don't care if you
Honda
just signed
Element,
your fucking max
in
contract.
front of this White
I
House.
don't give a fuck
So
about your
I
max
don't know what
contract.
he's doing,
I will void your
but
shit.
he's just standing there.
We have a
Hi.
whole team of fucking college players
And
here.
stuff.
Like they're
So
trying to do in fucking Golden State.
I wonder what he's doing. He doesn't
Take a year
like
off.
he's
Let this
going
shit
back
fucking
and
like-
forth. So I guess
Take
he's
its
must
course.
be an observer and stuff. I'm not really sure.
What do you guys show?
Oh, he got a scooter. That's what he's doing. He's buying a scooter. So I'm just like interested because it hasn't happened to me for a while. The last time I was on my walk, I was on Western,
When I changed it,
and I was coming south on Western from Sunset Boulevard, and then I had somebody doing similar to what he was doing. So we came down Western, and then we made left on Santa Monica, and we started going west. And then what happened was because I was on my way to
now she knows where she fits in.
I was on my way to my apartment, so I didn't want him to follow me into my apartment. So I stood outside there for a while, and then I just waited. So that's basically what I did and stuff. So it is what it is. That's 7-Eleven. So I just thought that was interesting. I just want to know how much money he made because he was having a normal conversation with the guy in the white Mercedes SUV that was on that was here earlier, parked over here by the van. So that was pretty interesting, and he's back again. So I'm just gonna kick it and just like watch to see what happens. So anyways, doesn't scare me. So I guess that's what they've been trying to do. I'm not really sure. So, but anyways, getting back to now that he's on his way, I've been having like a lot of hacker problems, like a lot of hacking. So I have a lot of people like, well, not people because I don't know exactly who they are. But I've had a lot of hacking problems and stuff with my iPhone a lot, and I've had like extremely a lot with my iPad Air and stuff. So I want to use it like for cat cam and stuff, and I have somebody that's totally blocking it, so I can't use it. So that is like a problem for me. There's not much I can really do about it, but it is what it is. But yeah, so that's like a problem I'm having. And then also I'm having a problem with the hacking and someone going in and changing my apps. Now, what happens with my app that I use is, oh, that guy is right there going into my apartment building. I knew that was somebody, that he lives there. So that is somebody in my apartment building doing street theater. Because he just went in. So I don't know. I could be wrong, but I thought that was like kind of interesting. But yeah, so it was very, very interesting that he went into my apartment building. So it could be somebody just trying to make ends meet, and then they I guess that's how they make extra money. So he went right into my apartment. What do you know? After all that. So, he is normal. Very interesting. That guy, I knew it because when he was talking to that guy in the white SUV, he was just like having a normal conversation. As soon as that guy in the SUV left, then he started doing that stuff. So that's pretty interesting. Oh, here's another one. But yeah, so we'll see. I guess I'm going to get Street Theater tonight. But it is right here is like there's Paramount Studios and stuff. So, you know, you're going to get people that act up. I guess they get paid to act. So that guy went into my apartment building, the Nutty Nut, that it was acting like a nutty nut. I just hope somebody just didn't like, whatchamacallit, let him in. But because our security guard that we have in our building, he sleeps. So that's no good. So this is my building right here. This is where we have all the stomping going on. So this is the wing where I'm at, this one right here. This is the A wing, and this is the apartment parking lot here. So you could see somebody's messing with my camera, so I'm not gonna budge until it clears. I was just walking on that street. So somebody was let him in, or he had something to get into the apartment with. But he's like basically in my apartment building right now. But he's normal, so I don't know what could have happened, but he got in. So we'll see. And you know what? That guy that just walked by, I felt like I was getting something from him, so I don't know if he had anything or not. But this is my apartment building right here, and that's where all the stomping happens and stuff. So I get a lot of that, but there's not much I can really do about it. So anyways, that's basically it. I'm on the second floor right above from the canopy, so that's where I'm at. But anyways, so I get a lot of hacking, and then I get a lot of stomping here too. So this girl's been walking up and down Santa Monica. I don't think she actually lives, she doesn't live in my apartment, but she was actually over at the donut shop and stuff over here reading the menu. Like, who would come at this time of night to read the menu at the donut shop? So, and then we have that lookout. So I'm just kind of curious what she's going to do, because she's just like lost, like walking back and forth. And then here comes the man with the coat again. So that happens a lot. So then I'll pay attention, because why are you going to walk down the street and then turn around and stuff and go back again? So now he might have a thing to get in. So I get a lot of people that are where I live that participate in stuff. So anyways, I'm just interested. I think that girl is waiting for me to go into the apartment and stuff. But that was interesting about that guy. That was definitely street theater. And oh shoot. I should have moved my car. There was parking there. And then I'm wondering if he's gonna stay, because I could park there. That would just make it so much easier for work and stuff. But oh wow. So anyways, it's funny because the girl is just like waiting for me to go into the apartment right there. But yeah, so that's what happened to me. But I just have like a lot of hacking problems and stuff. And there's not much I could really do about it. But just talk about it. And it's like really bad, the hacking. And even though I do a video and stuff, it's still gonna happen. I mean, that's just the way it is. But at least I can at least document it and stuff. That's all I could really do. So anyways, right here on Santa Monica Boulevard by my thing. The good news is, like, at least with my cat, she's gonna be okay. I was kind of worried about her because she wouldn't come out and stuff, but you know, there's not much I can really do about that. So I mean, basically it is what it is, and I can't really do much about it, but just to talk about it and stuff. And that's basically it. So, you know. Oh, that sign over there where the yellow is, that is Gold Diggers. So that is basically, that's the club. So when you go on Twitter and you try to use like your location, this address where I live, it will not show up at all. But, you know, there's not much I can really do about it. So anyways, this is my apartment building, and this is where all the stomping takes place. And the only thing I don't like about the Gold Diggers place is that I get a lot of people that are outside in the courtyard, so you kind of hear them, and then after a while you kind of like get used to it and stuff like that. And that's basically what happens, but you know, there's not much we can really do about it. The main thing is that Cat is doing really good, so I'm happy about that. And it's just like very interesting. So I am having a very interesting evening right now. So we have, it's just like very interesting. So anyways, let's start off with the street theater. And so by the security gate, there's a guy over there with his shorts on. And oh, here he is again. I don't know how he got out. He went into my apartment building, and I don't know how he got out, but I guess he just did. So anyways, unless he's doing it to make sure I go into my apartment building, it's just funny. But there's nothing wrong with him. He's fine. There's nothing wrong with him. He's just a character, that's all. So anyways, there was a guy over here by the bar. I'm not sure like if he's still there, but I just like to just see like who's watching me and stuff. Yep, there he is right there. I knew it. So it was just very interesting, and you know, there's not much you can really do, but I just love doing this, like walking and then just like seeing who's there and stuff. So I do my own neighborhood watch.
Everybody around me, every religion to deal with. Where's my dad?
But yeah, I think it's very interesting. But as long as it's just he's normal. So we'll see. But yeah, I think it's like very interesting and stuff. He's finally going in. I don't know where the bike patrol person is. But anyways, you know, you always get the street theater stuff. What can you do? So anyways, that guy, little shorty baldy, keeps peeking out to see if I'm going inside. So that's Gold Diggers, and a lot of the people that work there are a part of it. So anyways, I'm gonna go in now. And I hope it closed. Yeah. That's from the lungs. So we're going to the second floor. So that's my place. And then that is Santa Monica Boulevard down there. That's where the stomping happened.